Support for this show is brought to you by Manscaped, the best in male below-the-waist grooming on the market. Today, I forgot my razor to bring with me.
I forgot my T-shirt.
But I can guarantee it is the best electric shaver I have ever used.
It's pretty good, Joe.
And Trent, the lovely people at Manscaped, they've given us an offer.
What's the offer, Joe?
The offer is 20% off.
20%. Very nice.
Did you know 20% off 100
Yeah.
means you pay $80?
I did know that.
Plus free shipping as well.
Oh, free shipping.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Very
the lovely people at Manscaped have given us a promo code to use.
Yes.
On the website, manscaped.com,
SOKKAH.
for 20% off.
Pretty good, Joe.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. All right.
Now back to the show, or into the show.
Into the show,
Yeah,
maybe.
We haven't started yet, so into the show.
Now, Joe, we are at we aimed for Kings Park.
Yeah.
And Botanical Gardens.
Yeah, lovely for our Eastern States viewers or listeners. Kings Park overlooks this city skyline
Yes.
and everything. But me and you, Trent, we don't have degrees in photography or...
We aren't videographers
Yes.
or photographers.
Cinematographers.
And what we found was that it's about, 10 o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning. The sun is very bright.
Yeah.
And the camera doesn't like that.
No, the camera doesn't like it.
It puts us in the shadows.
Yep. I don't like to be in the shadows, Trent.
No, I want to be
I
in the...
want to be seen. So that's why we're at Kings Park, and if you're watching on YouTube, we're just hidden behind a bush.
We're here behind a bush. We're in the Botanical Gardens.
Yeah,
if you will.
We're, like at the back of it, we're behind the Queen Elizabeth statue.
Yes.
Do you reckon she was a Tory, Queen Elizabeth?
No.
A Tory is just like
I don't even know what that is.
a right-wing person in like. The
Oh,
UK.
really? Okay.
Yeah, so like
A Tory is a right-wing
yeah,
person.
so in Australia it's like the Liberal Party.
Right.
Like in the UK it's like a Tory.
Okay.
Don't ask me how I know that. I just find British politics interesting.
I don't know, Joe. I don't know much about the old Queen,
The Tories.
the Tories.
I like Queen Elizabeth II though.
Okay.
A bit old though.
A bit old, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite old.
No, good on her though.
For sure.
For sticking around. She's like nearly 100.
I think so. Nearly.
Do you know anyone nearly 100?
No.
What do you even do when you're that old?
I just think you just have a great time. Just have a nice.
Like if I'm 100 and Glory haven't won the league yet, I'd be pretty pissed off. Imagine living like for that long.
Your whole life and no league titles.
Yeah.
Now I think we need a set. We need some like lighting attachments, but I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
But I think we need them.
We'll get there one day, Trent.
We'll dive into the Patreon,
Yeah, the $40 we have there.
the
or so.
fund, the Patreon fund.
Yeah, we'll sort out something there for that, but yeah, for sure.
Now, Joe, you've been reading.
I have been reading, Trent. Reading Ultras by Tobias Jones.
Okay.
It's about the underworld of Italian football fans.
Right, and you told me a very interesting story off camera.
Oh, yeah. So Lazio back in the day, when they won their first Scudetto in the 1970s, they had a great team. Just apparently everyone on the team, don't ask me why, they just carried guns everywhere.
Carried guns, very interesting.
So this like Perth Glory, just everyone in the team just flying with a gun, going to away games with a gun. When they were bored, the team would just walk around town. Because like every now and then they play like butt fuck teams in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So they just go out and like shoot like street signs. And all
Now,
that.
assuming these are it's 1970s. Okay, so
Yeah, it's
we've
a Wild
had
West
wars,
back
so probably semi-automatic firearms.
I think they were just pistols they could get their hands on. Yeah.
Okay.
A funny story though. After the Lazio won their first Scudetto in 1976, I think. I sound like a historian.
Joe, you sound very. I like this show. It's very
So
professional.
one player, I forgot his name, who was a blonde though. I think he was like a midfielder.
Okay.
He goes to his friend's jewelry shop.
Yes.
And pretends to like hold up the store. Little did he know his friend wasn't working that day, and the guy behind the counter just shoots the poor Lazio midfielder dead. I think it was 32 years old. Sad
Only
story.
in Italy. Only in Italy this would happen.
So moral of the story, don't pretend to hold up jewelry stores.
Yeah, I
because
think
you might get shot.
that's a great mold.
Yeah, there's a few good like stories there. You know what I like? The Lazio like Ultras, or they disbanded.
Yes.
They're called the Irriducibili.
The Irriducibili.
Yeah.
And what does this mean?
It means something. I've forgotten it. But it just has a nice ring to it.
That's a great ring.
Yeah, in Glory we have the Shed. The Glory needs to get taken over by right-wing extremists.
And
like lots of the Ultras groups.
Okay.
And
rename the shed something quite like elongated Italian,
Yeah.
European.
Which might translate to something not good, but it'll be cool.
I agree with you, Joe.
But yeah, Trent, what have you been up to the last few days? What did we record last
We
week?
recorded
A week and a half ago.
A week and a half ago.
Yeah.
I'm watching some A-League, Joe.
I have as well.
I was watching the Glory game whilst at a top 100 countdown party. So I rewatched the game after
yes.
because couldn't believe what I was seeing.
I went to a pub to watch it.
Went to a pub.
Yeah, got a free beer and a free pizza due to my friend Dimmy.
A free pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
it was
very
like, boys,
nice.
come over. Like, fuck, all right, I'll come to your pub.
So I was be watching a bit of A-League, but that Glory West United game was quite something.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
I saw you on Saturday night.
You did.
By chance.
We've got to record a secret
We
podcast
were,
then.
but-
we were at Peekabah, weren't we, Joe?
We were. Then, where did I go? Went to Nevermind. And then, no, weird
Oh,
story.
you went to Nevermind. Okay, yes.
Weird story, this.
Tell me.
I was like drinking, like
Yes.
drunk.
Yeah.
Go to Nevermind, have
Yeah.
one vodka Red Bull.
Yeah.
Dead sober. Don't ask me how.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So I've got an alcoholic drink thinking it'd make me more drunk.
Yeah, you drunk, yeah, but it's just
Dead sober.
that's
Don't
a
ask me how.
contrasting effect.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I couldn't believe it.
Now, Joe, we're looking out for our friend Harry at Peekabah. We couldn't see him though. I reckon he was there.
There was a lot of people at Peekabah.
Yeah, there was. There was no fans of the podcast.
I
though,
snuck in
explicitly.
there as well. I snuck in.
You snuck in.
Yeah,
Oh, you did snuck in, but you did sneak in, but you got kicked out. But you
Yeah,
snuck
and then I
back in.
snuck in again. But when I snuck back in, it was like legit, like because the security guard was just like looking one way.
Yeah.
I legit just walking straight behind him.
He looks like a bit of a not a goblin. He has like a bit of a Viking about him. Massive,
A big bushy beard.
massive
But
red
no,
bushy
the first
beard.
time I snuck in, I thought I was like very sleek about it.
Yeah, you weren't, clearly.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. He saw me straight away and he was like, mate. No, I remember like he just yoed, oi. I'm going, fuck, all right. I was like, mate, all right, you caught me. Like, fair game. Don't hurt me. I'm just gonna.
But then you just gone straight back in.
I've gone straight back in, like a thief in the night. Some would say.
Now, Joe, on my return to Peekabah, I did not order a bottle of rosé.
Smart.
Smart. I think I had a bunch better night.
I was on the CC Dry and Limes.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
think I got at that point, I think I got a Jameson dry.
Oh, I remember we were at Henry Summer.
Yes.
And I got given 2 free beers.
You did.
Yes, and I was talking about it all night.
You said, Trent, what's better than one beer?
Two
Two
free
free
beers. No, because I got myself a drink and one for a friend of mine.
Yes.
Tim.
Timothy.
Yeah, Tim.
Yep.
Shout out Davo. And yeah, it was a busy bar. Like, I won't,
Yeah, it
I won't
usually
lie.
is.
He's poured out the drinks. I've chucked out the ANZ Travel Rewards credit card.
Yep.
Waiting for something to tap.
Yep.
Just never comes my way. I'm waiting for like 10 seconds.
Just-
Look around. I'm going, you know what? I might try my luck. Put the card away and just walk off. And
Oh, good, mate.
Yeah.
Did you buy another drink that night at Henry Summer?
I did. So
Okay.
I made up for it.
At Henry Summer, though?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
supported the...
Yeah,
people.
but no, if you're not going to give me the PayWave machine, I'm not going to. Like, you have 10 seconds.
Bad bartending.
It's good, but I think it's good bartending. But no, like each to
Fair
their own.
point, Joe,
Like,
fair
I'll
point.
I like a free drink as much as the next man.
That is true. That is true.
But yeah, I think all night. I think I said it about 10, 15 times. I was like, Trent, you know what's better than 1 beer? 2 free beers.
You did say it quite a few times. We
Yeah,
were going
I-
to record a podcast walking from Henry Summer to Pika.
Yeah, there was a lot of ambient noise around.
Yeah, there usually is.
and some thuggery around Northbridge.
Yeah, there's usually a bit of thuggery.
Yeah, but seen in the papers recently, it's Scarborough has been
Some
thing
thuggery in
hit.
Scarborough.
Yeah, it's on front page of the West Australian, the newspaper
In WA.
in WA.
What's been going on in
Scarborough
Scarborough?
is like, for our eastern listeners and viewers, is
It's like the beach.
a beach. Yeah,
The beachfront.
The beach. There's bars there.
Bars,
but
pubs,
The
yeah.
newspapers call it Scarborough
Oof.
because there's been some thuggery going on.
Okay.
Some delinquents.
Some juvenile
Yeah.
delinquents.
What,
Or maybe,
what should we do with these juvenile delinquents?
I
Bearing
think
in mind they're 18, so not juvenile, but they act like them.
sit them down in a room.
I reckon they need to go to pick all the fruit on the farms.
Once they've had a hard day picking fruit in the farms,
Yeah,
They-
they'll learn their lesson.
they'll learn their lesson and then they listen to our podcast.
Yeah, or they can listen to the podcast while they pick fruit.
Multitask.
See, that's what I reckon they do. Instead of sending all these criminals to wherever, they send them to all the farms.
You know what? If you go to jail, do you have access to internet? I feel like do they?
It'd be like China. You have the internet, but it's not the internet.
Okay.
It's just like 2 websites.
'Cause I feel like go to prison. It's just a good excuse to just watch all your like backlog of like all your things on YouTube for a year. You got plenty of time on your hands.
Oh, yeah, you could watch like The Sopranos.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
all great.
Ah.
Great.
Yeah, I'm not sure they have those liberties.
Yeah, I feel like they don't because that sounds too good to me, Joe.
Yeah, maybe next time I try to sneak into a bar, I'll get arrested for trying to sneak into a bar.
And just to experiment with what's given to you.
Yeah, like work won't probably like it.
Work
Like,
won't
I
like
won't be
it,
able to do the pod.
You won't.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
That's
That's actually probably not, Joe.
yeah. You can find a replacement for me like,
Okay.
pretty easily, I reckon.
Now, Joe, we did see the glory.
We did
In the flesh?
in live. Yeah.
In live.
Yeah.
Joe. Joe, I've compiled 5 news points
Okay.
that have come out of the A-League this week.
This was Glory versus Adelaide.
Yes, so this is just in general in the A-League.
Okay.
So physios now wear captain's armbands with a physio logo.
Yeah, I like that.
You like it?
Yeah, big
Okay,
fan. Big
interesting,
fan.
interesting. Now, Alan Stagic's name. We call him the Stag Man.
The stage man. Yep.
It's Alan Staychich.
Stage shitch.
Or Staychich.
Where the fuck does the ch come from?
I don't know.
This is like the world needs to like come to like an agreement on like letters and how they sound.
We'll still call him the Stag Man.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to call him the Statch Man.
the stat. No, I feel like we can't go back to that. But no, good on him. I like that.
And that was... old Matt Cox from Western Sydney is missing a game for his child's birth. I think that's... We've mentioned this before.
Is he?
He is.
I thought he was staying. He was staying here because he was going to fly back. But I think he's staying.
He's staying.
Yeah. So like, well, if he's not going to fly back to the UK, why would he miss a game?
That is true.
I
I thought he was. Was it UK? He's flying back UK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think good on him.
For not going or
But he's a professional. He's a seasoned professional. You know, don't
well,
go.
he needs to fly to the UK, which is like, are there flights? Probably not.
Probably not.
Then he probably won't need a quarantine there because the UK. I don't know what Boris is
I
doing.
don't know what's going on in the UK. Yeah,
But once he comes back, he'll have to 2-week quarantine there, and the season's done by then.
it is. Alright.
No, but obviously, like I've never had a child, so I don't know
Mm.
the feeling of missing your child's birth.
No,
your dad has done that.
My dad has done that. He
Yeah.
does know the feeling.
Yeah,
but-
we're talking about that before.
So Joe, the Glory versus Adelaide, and this was the first run out of the Glory this season.
Yeah,
It was so. First off, Adelaide were horrendous.
they were bad.
Probably one of the worst performances I've seen in recent
It
history.
was definitely up there for sure.
And they beat City the week before. So I'm thinking
about 2 weeks before.
2 weeks. Yeah, they had 17 days off.
I'd go as far to say 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would go that far.
Mm.
So they've had a long rest, and they were horrendous. So flip side, Glory, we were pretty good.
I think we were amazing. In that first 20 minutes, I think we had 95% possession.
I think we did. So Keogh. So the podcast never heard me hate Keogh, or
Yeah.
they never heard my opinions on Keogh.
Yes.
Didn't used to like him, Joe.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold the ball up. Couldn't do anything. He'd fall bounce to his feet. He'd bounce back. He actually didn't lose possession.
He was more composed, I feel like. No, was my theory.
Okay.
When Glory played one striker and he was a focal point,
Yes.
I didn't like that because I feel like he had too much responsibility.
But then he played with Taggart a lot and was terrible as well.
That was with 2, now it's with like 3.
It is really essentially 3.
So I feel like there's less responsibility on him as the focal point now.
Yep.
There's more attention on Bruno, even D'Agostino to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his role isn't as much to score goals, it's to press.
Yeah, that's
Especially
true.
when Glory do not have the ball.
He's a good presser.
He is a good presser. I think scoring goals,
Mhm.
I still don't want to see him. But on the defensive side of the team, yeah.
He
He had a very good game.
He does work in balance. Now, Peter Vlahos, you know Peter Vlahos, who's an interviewer?
Yep.
He interviewed Keogh. Apparently, he was locked on, ready to go. A different man, a changed man. I think we saw that in the field.
Yeah, no, he played good.
He played good.
I'm probably like the leader of the Keogh out party, but no, I might have to resign.
I think I was the press. Yeah.
No, he played very good. Like, fucking
Yeah,
credit to him, yeah.
He impressed me,
Which I love to see.
of course. Now, we were big fans of Daniel Steins in the first game.
Yeah.
I feel like a proud father
Yeah,
still.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
He did play well. Dags played
I
really
think
well.
Every time Steins got the ball, I screamed out, dribble the whole pitch, Steinsy, you
Yeah.
can do it.
I think so. Like Dags played excellent. Subs played really well when they came on. So the first game against Adelaide, I thought were pretty good.
Yeah, I think we were Tricky Ricky's 5-star Glory.
For sure.
That's like Glory's name this season.
Okay.
There were a few things on Twitter saying like, "Oh, what's Glory's like nickname? Is it going to be like
Tricky Ricky.
Is it going to be Richie's Showtime Purples?" But that doesn't have a good ring to it.
That's not bad.
I feel like Tricky Ricky's 5-star Glory is the name this season.
So we're very attacking. It was 4-2-4 like I did hypothesize.
Oh, I think it was a 4-3-3 attacking. Defending was a 4-4-2.
Yeah, it was a bit of a hybrid model. So Garcia's got a bit of some numbers
Yeah.
and some tactics in his
Yeah.
books.
He's read some books.
He's read some books. And Adelaide scored 3 goals in the end, which I think... Oh, sorry, they scored 2 late goals. And, you know, the scoreline flattered them, I think, because we really just killed them.
Yeah.
Now, let's move on to the West United game. And
The first half was shithouse.
we couldn't touch the ball.
Oh, no, we couldn't keep it.
Couldn't touch the ball,
Like,
couldn't keep
in
it.
the first game, Kilkenny played as a regista.
Yes.
He played like between the centre backs,
Yeah.
passing the ball around, directing play.
Mhm.
In the second game, first half, he couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
I feel like they targeted him.
They did,
West
that's
United.
true. And I forgot to mention Timmins played pretty good against Adelaide.
Mm.
Now, Steins came off after 37 minutes.
Yeah, it happens.
But I feel like you could have pulled he didn't play bad.
Mm.
I think that was harsh. That was really harsh. You know, you could have pulled Rawlins. I think you could put the fullbacks were terrible. You could have pulled Dang in them.
Let's not name names here, Trent.
But I feel like Steinsy's been done harsh done by here. All right, he didn't play. Wasn't amazing. Didn't play
I
terrible.
was talking to like our friend Adam at the
Yes,
Glory, and
yes.
and like you know how they say like Bruno Fernandes, like Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
You need to say the same for Daniel Stein. So it's Daniel Stein.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And so Timmins came off after halftime. So this game was very entertaining.
Yeah.
We can't defend
To
that.
say the least.
We can't defend.
No, to be fair, Ota is in hotel quarantine. Langkamp is probably, I hope he's on a flight.
I hope so.
Otherwise, he's still in Brussels or wherever he is.
So for me, this comes down to two things.
Yep.
Individual errors.
Yep.
All right. All the back four, Ingham, Lockman, Aspironimedes, and Rawlins all made individual errors that game.
Yep.
However, I think defensive structure, pretty shit. I think Garcia doesn't know what he's doing. Defending.
But Trent, if the goal, how do you win football games, Trent? You to score more goals.
Garcia's got some ideas going forward.
It's rock and roll football.
He
Trent.
cannot defend.
It's rock and roll football.
A bit of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer about Richard Garcia.
I think it's a lot of Kenny Lowe.
I heard this comparison as well.
It's like when, like in Scooby-Doo, when
Yeah.
like they find the villain and they take off the mask and it's like somebody. That's Richard Garcia. You take off his mask, it's Kenny Lowe underneath.
What about, so you take off two masks. The first mask is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the third mask is Kenny Lowe.
Is Ollie gonna? No, like is Ollie gonna Solskjaer? Is he
Yeah.
like that?
Well, I feel like he at some points he's just completely has no idea what he's doing. I have a little bit of feeling like
I'm more to the point that they're very high scoring.
Okay.
And can't defend.
Okay. Well, Garcia also wore a jumper like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll make that comparison.
I'm gonna say something as well. It slipped my mind. It was something funny.
Both games have been very entertaining, and I like entertaining football. I don't like conceding lots of goals though. People were blaming Reddy.
Oh,
Why?
no, I remember what I was saying.
Okay,
I remember
tell-
what I was
okay,
saying.
tell-
Are
I'll
you,
get on
are
to
you
Reddy.
familiar with the football statistic expected goals or XG?
I am.
So yeah,
I am a statistician.
Yes, it's a calculation, and like I don't know, shot on goals is like 0.1.
Yes.
And at the end of the game, all these points are added up, and you get 9 times out of 10 a very similar calculation to what is the score of the game.
Sure.
Glory's expected goals for the game was like 1.4,
Mhm.
and Western United's was like 1.5.
Yep.
But the game finished 5-4.
So Joe, you're telling me that you can't predict the scoreline.
9 times out of 10 you can with the expected goals formulae. But this time, no, it was off.
Joe, as a statistician myself, I'll tell you that many expectations really don't meet reality. It's
I like
extrapolation, if you will.
It is, yes.
Now, interesting, McLaren was a commentator this game.
I didn't like that.
He's not bad, though. He's got a bit more bad than Archie Thompson.
I feel like you need to be one or the other.
Yeah, I feel like he's caught now.
Yeah.
He was Archie Thompson had some he's funny. I don't know what he's talking about, though.
Oh, didn't he call like Carlo Armiento, Carlo like Amito or something?
To be fair, we haven't mentioned Carlo Armento. Saucy.
Carlo Mbappe, as I like to call him.
He just
his celebration.
I mean, I don't know if he's a good player, but he just knows how to. He can kick a ball.
He can kick a ball.
He can very, very powerful
That's
as well.
all you need, really.
Very powerful. Now,
No, I think this is now the Carlo Armiento podcast.
I love Carlo Armento. Carlo Armento.
I like it. We have a very likable team.
We do, and we love Dags. Yeah, Dags
Yeah,
is very
Dags,
likable.
Yeah, the Maltese message.
And he can Dags can head a ball. So we got Carlo can kick a ball. Dags can head a ball.
That's all you need.
What else do you want?
Yeah.
Now, so on my point, people were blaming Reddy. What? Like, no, blame the back four, blame the defensive structure. Don't blame Reddy.
Who's blame? Like, I feel like you just need to accept things in life, Trent, and things happen for reasons that we may not know the reason for.
That is true.
That's very philosophical of me.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
But I think we've got going to Kenny's free kicks have been excellent.
I still don't like how he crosses the ball from like the center of the pitch every free
But
kick.
we score we've scored 3 times
Yeah.
from that.
I feel like we just have a shot.
On Western United, I feel like
Muncie played a good game, a few great passes.
Uscock played in midfield. Interesting.
I like Uzcock.
Yeah, he's pretty
Wasn't
good.
he a painter like 6 months ago?
I
or
think so
something?
because Duranda came back and Uscock didn't get kicked out. Interestingly, they've got a quite decent team. Did they deserve to score 5 goals? I don't think so. Did we deserve to score 4? Probably not.
But Trent, do we deserve anything in life?
Joe, you're very right.
My phone's going off at the moment. Sorry.
That's all right, Joe. That's all right. So West United, I think they deserve to win. I don't think we deserve to win because we just couldn't defend.
I think
We probably deserved a point.
due
maybe.
to the balance of the first half, when they were 1-0 up and they did up winning by 1 goal, I
Yes.
think that's why they won.
Joe, it's pretty good opinion.
I'm nailing it today.
Okay, so we talked about the glory. We talked about the 2 glory games. Get it out of the way. They're our opinions. We're going to go back and talk about... actually, we're going to go start recent and go back. We
Okay.
did this before. It was good. Adelaide beat the Victory 1-0.
Was it Mohamed Toure?
Mohammed.
He's built like a bloody beast.
Very
he got
good.
subbed on, and I was going, he is fucking huge. I didn't realize how big, he's fucking
No, so
built.
Mohamed Toure, I'm pretty sure did he start? Because he was threatening all
Against
night.
Victory, yeah.
Let me have a look.
He had a good game. Even FIFA, the official Twitter account,
Yeah?
retweeted the goal.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Mohamed Toure there was one time he ran through about 4 Victory players, just ran straight through them.
Yeah, he's 16 as well. That's crazy.
Ryan Shotton, he's got like the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Bit of a flog.
Did he get injured?
He got injured and Rudy Gested got injured.
Yeah, Victory, they just love doing their hamstrings there.
Yeah, so they're both out for 2 weeks. To be fair, Shotton didn't look fit. Gested didn't really look fit. They're a bit of Brexit about Victory. They're all English.
Yeah, a few English players. Yeah.
Butterfield, McManaman.
He's out injured as well.
So,
Yeah,
so
injured, yeah.
McManaman, Shotton, and Gested.
McManaman.
Is Shotton, maybe Shotton's not injured. Maybe it's just McManaman and Gested.
I have a few out injured.
Yeah. So they're out for about 2 weeks.
Which means Robbie Cruz will score the winner against Glory today.
I like how Robbie Cruz on the bench. I feel like that's probably his spot, you know?
Yeah.
Roy House, Victory weren't very good.
No.
And Adelaide bounced back. I thought, Adelaide, we might see a very good home performance from Adelaide, or very good home performances and terrible away performances.
Like, they're neither here nor there.
Yeah.
And my prediction, as always, is that they won't make finals.
So obviously they're a lot better this game.
Actually, I have a soft spot for Adelaide. I think they will make... No.
Joe, no, you know, I'm for Adelaide. You're always...
I want everyone to make finals, because everyone has a likeable team now.
It's true. Against Glory, Jakobsen and Elsie were just like... Absolutely no way. It was slightly laughable. But they did bounce back this game. They were a lot better. And Victory were pretty poor, I thought.
The other rumours Reece Williams may come back to Melbourne
rumours.
Victory.
Or the Glory.
Or Glory. I say, I don't know. Last time he was here, he was fat. So,
Skin folds weren't really on point.
oh, legit. It wasn't good, but yeah.
I think Victory needed it.
But you know what I don't like? When players say, I want to finish my career in Perth. Like,
No. Have your career.
like I want you, like, in your prime. Don't come here because you want to fucking retire.
Exactly, Joe.
Like, I don't like the attitude.
I hate that attitude.
Yeah. Come here if you want to win. Don't come here because you want to retire here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want prime performances.
Yeah.
So Mohamed Toure, very saucy. And let's just go back. I've got the notes here.
We do have 3 minutes until our ad break.
3 minutes into our ad break.
Yeah.
Are we going to segue into our ad break again? Or?
We'll try. Do we have time to fit in a sneaky one game?
The Jets and Phoenix.
Missed it. I saw the goals. I was at the gym.
Valentino Ewell. Very good.
But we were wrong about him.
We were.
Do you know he's 26 years old?
Is he?
He's 26.
So what
We were calling him raw, and this kid's got potential.
I think he's quite refined now.
Yes.
Now that I've heard this information.
He's backed up his performances. Valentino.
Yeah, no, to be fair,
he's not raw. We said he was a statue of like granite or whatever,
Yeah.
and
I think
Michelangelo.
he's chiseled now.
He's chiseled. He is chiseled as well. What I did like about him as well, when he
Yes.
got subbed off in the 90th minute,
Yeah.
he goes up to the Wellington player,
Yeah.
Cam Devlin,
Yeah.
and he's like, he calls me. I was like, mate, you're short. Yeah,
I love that.
I rate him. No, I think he's my favourite player now.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's up there. Now, I hold grey fears for Wellington. I think not much has changed. I say Hamed's dangerous, but he looks very unfit.
This was always going to be a tough year for Wellington, considering they are based in Wollongong.
Yes.
Are their families with them? I don't know.
Probably not.
If I was them, I'd miss my family.
Yeah.
If I have kids. Like, I probably wouldn't want to see the kids because they get annoying every now and then, but you'd miss them still.
Look, they did sort of dominate this game in terms of a lot of the possession. Like, they had 65% possession.
That's been the story of
looking now.
Newcastle. They've just been...
And Newcastle's been counter-attacking. So Newcastle were very good in the counter-attack. I feel like Wellington are struggling in terms of results. That may continue.
But this happened a few years ago when they lost like the first 6 games under Ufuk Talay.
Was it under Ufuk Talay?
Oh, maybe under Mark Rudan, they lost their first 5.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
and
been
they
under Ufuk.
came storming home. So that
That is true.
possibly could be the
we
case.
could see a resurgence because they haven't started particularly well in terms of results. But they've been playing. They're a good brand of football. They played similar to where they were last year. Maybe too similar. But we'll see how they go, Joe. We'll see how they go. Is it time for,
I think it's time for a segue into our ad break.
Okay.
If you want to support the podcast, you can visit our Patreon at www.patreon.com/soccer podcast.
Yes.
Or soccer. It's one of those two.
Yeah.
I think it's the latter.
Okay. I think it's later.
Yeah, and now a word from our sponsors. Why am I pointing to you?
Because
All right, yeah.
we need to work on these segues.
A word from our sponsors.
This episode of the Soccer Podcast is sponsored by our official sponsor, Streamgate Live Streaming Australia. They've been live streaming since 2008, specialising in custom-built stream pages, pay-per-view and multi-language streaming. They can cater to large online conferences with multiple simultaneous streams and destinations, including all social media channels, servicing clients Australia-wide. Go to streamgate.com.au or find them on Instagram.
And this podcast is also especially sponsored by arrowsport.com.au. If you want to grab yourself special custom-made soccer jerseys, polos, whichever team where you want, visit arrowsport.com.au. Basically, prices are $55 for a jersey, fully customised with name, number, or $70 for customised jersey, shorts, and shipping isn't included. That's arrowsport.com.au.
There's people doing yoga for a long time.
Have you tried yoga?
I've done Pilates.
That's like with like the little movie
Reformers, yeah. It's very, very overrated, in my opinion. Didn't help my injury at all.
I feel like it's just a good marketing thing around it.
Yeah. Because it can be very expensive. Because obviously it's run by flat physios, professionals. I reckon yoga, probably get more out of it.
But it's like chiropractors where like there's this big facade or this big thing around saying
they're not.
People say it's real, people say it's not real. I've found out, Trent.
Yeah.
I think it is real.
You think it is real?
My back is feeling amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like 90% of the world's back problems. So, a lot of people...
See, that's why I'm like that now.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. 90% of the world's back problems, they've got tight glutes, release the glutes. Fine. People
It's-
don't roll. People don't like stretch. Just stretch. Old people, or old people, middle-aged people, like my back's sore. Do you stretch? Do you exercise? No.
Yeah, but Trent, it's hard to find the time of day to stretch for like a good 10,
Wake
15
up,
minutes.
stretch. Walk.
But yeah, but it's been like people on their phones like that, always looking down. Then they go to their desk job, they're slouched over. Me, I'm always like that now.
Get a foam roller. Roll out your glutes.
So you
You might feel better.
So you're not a scientist, you're not a physio.
No, but I've had a lot of experience with physios.
So you're willing to go out there and say,
I'm going out on a
if
limb.
you have back problems, it's because not of your back, it's your glutes.
Yes. That's like a thing. That's like, people would agree with me, some people would disagree. If some people know, they know.
But
If you
Trent,
know, you know.
As the catchphrase I'm trying to get out, correlation is not causation.
Yes. So, what are you saying?
That correlation is not causation.
Okay, so what's the correlation?
You tell me, Trent.
Okay, the correlation could be increased glute tightness, increased back pain. That's the correlation.
Yeah, but it's not causation.
Okay. Interesting.
You're a statistician. You should.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's your motto.
It is my motto.
Mm. But Trent, there were more games in the A League.
There were more. Now,
And maybe the players got tight glutes from playing.
I reckon players, they roll out. I'm telling you that. Anyway.
Well, no shit, Trent.
I want to talk about Alan Stacic.
Yeah.
Or Stacic and the Central Coast Mariners.
Or as I like to call him, the stage man.
Yeah, the Stage Man. Now, they beat Sydney 2-0. They were bloody good value. And Kuol up front is very saucy.
I like him. I like him. He's probably my favourite player for Central Coast.
He's just got a lot about
Even
him.
Mark Birras just saves them.
Mark Berry's and Stensness, he's a very good midfielder.
Gianni? Very
Gianni
good, very good.
Stensness. Nisbet has come to life.
Yep.
De Silva's actually, well, he's not doing much
I feel like
different.
he's motivated now.
But this is the same group of players, essentially. I mean,
Yeah.
plus or minus few. But you know what? I reckon they love Stagman.
Yep.
They're playing for him. They're happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting results.
I feel like, it's like last season. I said this before. They made all their mistakes.
Mm.
Like this season. It's a new season, boys. Go out there. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Play with a smile on your face. Get out some of the toxic players. I don't know if anyone left. I don't know.
But no,
It's a happy place.
it's not, it's not a
There's sauce
super-
bottles, tomato sauce, barbecue sauce. There's palm trees. What's there not to love in the Central Coast?
Oh, I think to play football, great stadium.
There's beaches.
Beaches, should be nice coffee shops down the road.
Yep. Probably ethically sourced as well.
Oh yeah, the cups would be vegan.
Yeah. The cardboard. Is that
The cardboard,
is
vegan
that the
cardboard,
thing?
vegan cardboard. Yeah,
Yep.
I think.
It seems like a trendy place. Is that where Byron Bay is? In the Central Coast?
So don't ask me
Probably.
about geographical locations. But the Mariners, I'm happy for them. Ryan Tonic.
Tonya.
He's a beast.
He's big boy.
He's a great leader for them at the back.
Yeah. He's got some about him.
And Kai Rolls has been playing. I think it's probably his third season. He's
Yep.
still a young player, but I feel like I think it's his third season.
It's like 2 seasons ago, he scored all of his own goals.
that was last year.
Yeah. Not anymore. He's learned.
Kai own goals.
Yeah.
He's learned. He's developed. These young players are getting a lot better. And
I
and
think-
Matt Simon's still throwing his elbows about.
That's what I like. Yeah, just elbows, like shackers,
So
palm trees.
they're doing well. I think I mentioned all their sort of
Yeah.
standout players. Smiley's I quite like Smiley. Anyway, moving on to Sydney. Costa Barbarouses. He's washed.
He just needs. I think he needs to go on a retreat,
A spiritual retreat.
a spiritual retreat. Yes,
Have I told the story about Maurizio Pochettino?
I could go on Trump.
Okay.
Oh, is this how we did the Camino del
Yeah, the
whatever?
Camino del
Yeah,
Santiago.
okay, tell the story.
He went on a similar Camino. So
Yeah, so a Camino is a long walk, which is
it's a long
weeks.
spiritual walk.
Yeah,
A journey, if you will.
a walk.
A walk, okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have told this in the podcast. It deserves to be told here. Pochettino, I don't know what club he was managing in Spain. It was one of his first gigs. And I think they were rock bottom.
Yeah.
And there was about 6 games to go. And he says, how do I rescue this team from relegation?
How?
Goes on a spiritual journey. A Camino, if you will. He travels all the way. He walks for days. I don't know how he gets the time. It might have been an international break. Walks for days. Arrives at this chapel. Prays for a whole day. Journeys back to the club. 6 games, avoid relegation.
That's all you need. So that's what
Divine intervention, Joe.
that's what they need to start teaching in the curriculum. Teach your football 4 days a week. That one day,
Yeah.
make it something
Spiritual.
out there.
Yeah.
Go to church.
Meditation.
Meditation. What have I been doing spiritually lately? I used to meditate before
Did you?
bed.
Okay.
Yeah, just a few deep breaths. It's good stuff. Then I kind of forgot about it.
There's lots. Actually,
Yeah, I've read philosophy. That's interesting.
philosophy,
Yeah, some
okay.
Plato, some Seneca, there's another one. Plato, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius. Yeah,
Marcus
I forgot. I have a
Aurelius.
tattoo of Marcus.
you do
Aurelius.
have a tattoo of Marcus.
Yeah,
Aurelius,
how do I forget my boy Marcus?
What do the Japanese do? They do a it's like haiku. You compose. So haiku is like a Japanese poem.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yes.
usually like a 3 verse or 3 line poem,
That's what coaches should learn.
and it's just sort of 3 phrases that have a grander meaning. I think I should integrate that into my coaching.
You should into your philosophy.
If
Some would say.
So Costa Barbarouses. Long story.
Okay. Yeah.
Roundabout. Costa Barbarouses compose some haiku.
Yeah. Or go on a Camino.
Or go on a Camino.
I reckon he should do the Kokoda track in Papua
interesting.
New Guinea.
And on the Kokoda track, you can just compose some haiku along the way.
Yeah.
All you need to do is to meditate. So I've got this haiku thing from I played a game recently, Ghosts of Tsushima.
Okay. Yes.
It's about a lone samurai fighting his way through fighting the Mongol invaders of his island, Tsushima.
Those bastards.
Those Mongols. And he composed haiku to compose himself.
Yes.
So Costa Barbarouses need some. Now, when they get Bobo back or fit, is Bobo joining them?
But is in there? Is it around there?
He's in and around. I think Costa Barbarouses is kicked out.
I want
onto
to
the
see.
bench.
I want to see big man, little man.
Yeah, Trent
Up front?
Bahaja and Bobo up front.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Look, Sydney played quite well. They just did. It would be unlucky in front of goal. Interestingly, their centre back Warland is keeping Socceroo Ryan McGowan out of the team. He's playing quite well.
But you can't call him a Socceroo when he hasn't played for the Socceroo in
This is a very Andy Harbour thing.
5
He
years.
just
Yeah.
Socceroo,
everyone's a
Socceroo.
Socceroo. He played it 10 years ago for him. He's not. You have people who played for the Socceroos a year ago. I reckon that's the max you can go back.
It's true.
You can't say, Socceroo, fucking whoever who played in the Asian Cup in 2012. Come on. You're taking the piss.
you're right, Joe.
I feel disrespected when they say that.
Yeah,
They're taking me for an idiot.
They
Calling him a Socceroo when he hasn't played for the Socceroos in 5 years.
I think to be called a Socceroo, at least you have to play in the last 2
Say,
years.
I can ex-Socceroo. Say ex-Socceroo.
Ex-Socceroo. Because he's not getting caught up again. No, there's no chance
no,
Ryan McGowan's getting
no.
caught up again. There's absolutely no chance.
I feel disrespected. It's like they're trying to sell this team, saying, they've got Socceroos, but
Yeah.
they haven't fucking played for the Socceroos in years.
Joe,
That's just me.
you're right.
I get worked up about that.
No, I agree, Joe. I agree. We haven't seen Callum Newhoff since he scored that banger. We haven't seen much of him. I think he's a one and done. Just banger out the door.
In and out.
In and out.
Yeah, maybe that's all he wanted to do in life, just score a banger.
You're right. You're right.
Hang on. Ooh. Well, I don't know what happened there. Just
No,
hang up the boots.
Do you hold? Do you think Sydney will be a powerhouse as they once were?
I think they're washed.
Yeah, I think they're washed as
Yeah.
well. Can I look at the ladder? Let's look at the ladder.
They're probably still first, aren't they?
They are 8th. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. No,
Mariners top.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
that's fantastic.
The Mariners, they're going all the way.
Where are the Glory? We're 9th.
I might have to revise my predicted ladder.
You might have to, Joe.
But no, good to see Sydney losing. I do like Sydney though.
Yeah, you do like it.
Yeah. Was there other games?
Yeah, there was. We'll get to. Let's see how we haven't talked about. Oh, there's an ant biting my foot. Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like we did a big segue about spiritual
We
journeys.
did. So we We talked about the Jets and the Phoenix quickly. Talked about Glory West United, Adelaide victory, the Mariners Sydney, Brisbane Newcastle Jets. We didn't talk about this game.
Bris Vegas. Did they play each other? I don't remember that game at all.
Yeah, this was a
This
Wednesday
2-1?
game.
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah, why are
it was
games on
before
a
the Glory.
Wednesday?
It was before the Glory.
Yeah.
I took a few notes, I believe. Let me look. Brisbane 2-1 Jets. Dan Zaki, or the Japanese
Yeah, he's got a deflected goal. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
deflected, bit of a banger.
Was it? Yeah, 2-1, hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Valentino
Oh,
UL
my
equalised.
boy.
And Wenzel Hall scored a banger off a McDonald. Nice little pass.
Yes, yeah. Oh, do I remember? No, I don't.
You know, yeah, that's fair. It was a while ago.
Why
Joe.
games on a Wednesday, and
Yes.
why aren't the highlights on my newsfeed? There's just no, I see highlights for everything on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't see one thing about the A-League.
I've got a good article I want to read to you at the end, Joe. Now, the two nights to talk about this game, Sami Najarine has a serious left foot, and Jets were just whipping in Najarine corners, and that's like their only attacking.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, Brisbane went 2-1 up, and they went farther back.
I'd do that.
Brexit.
That's out of my book.
That's exactly. And so they were playing with a back four. They matched Newcastle and went sort of 5-2-3. Interesting. And they held out for the victory. What was I going to say about this Najarine left foot? So you're talking about
Do you take notes and you just put Najarine left foot?
yeah, that just no. And the note is Najarine very good corners lefty.
No.
Um,
It's like when commentators now on Twitter just post their notes before a game that they commentate.
oh, do they?
And it's like an A4. It's like, in a math test, you could take in a page of notes and you just
Yeah.
cram as much shit on it
Yeah.
as you can.
Yeah.
There's these commentators they do with their notes pre-game. So that's like you, but you've just gone one line. Najarine, good corners, lefty.
that just triggers my thoughts of what I saw.
Interesting.
So Joe, you say that not many things are on your newsfeed about the A-League.
Yes.
Now, did you see Simon Hill come out this morning and wrote an article?
This morning, I pretty much got up. I was like, Trent, where are we filming?
Now
I'm
he
here.
says, should I read a snippet?
Yeah.
Because it's along the lines.
Yeah.
He says, for 18 months, its attack dogs in the newspapers, who wouldn't know Neymar if they saw him in a magazine, ran a relentless propaganda campaign to depict the competition, the A-League, as substandard and not worth watching. Other sports were advertised during A-League games. I hate this, Joe. To encourage the audience to switch over. They silenced anyone who tried to cover the competition properly. I know I was one of them. I was told my opinions weren't wanted. Barred from writing for the website. I don't know what website it was, probably the Fox Sports. Refused permission to respond to ill-informed public criticism about me and the game from people within my own organisation, and I eventually was removed. Football, you see, needed to know its place, a conscious devaluation of an asset. It was Channel 7 in the 90s and the NSL all over again. So,
I think there's dogs. Fuck them.
I know. I think we need to hold Simon Hill up on a pedestal
Yep.
and praise him.
Yeah, no, because he's... Yeah. Because what I don't like would be during halftime or whatever.
Yeah.
And Foxtel segue to an ad break. And they're going, up tomorrow, Conor McGregor versus Christian.
And it's always
Poirier.
NRL. They always advertise
Yeah,
NRL.
I don't segue to that shit.
Football fans don't want to watch NRL.
Yeah.
I watch
Oh,
some
I'm,
other
I'm-
sports.
I'm sure there's a few in Sydney or whatever, but
Maybe.
no, but it's
might be
it's
a
a very
popular opinion.
true point.
Yeah.
And
I'm watching the A-League. Advertise the Premier League. Advertise the Indian
Yeah.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Super League.
No,
Premier
I
League.
see Simon's point. Simon is a very well-spoken and educated man. I
Yes.
respect his opinion, and I think he's bang on.
He's bang on. Because there's just not much to write about. Well, no, there isn't much written about the A-League. There's not much of it on the internet.
I reckon the A-League needs more scandals.
And I think we need less scandals.
No, I reckon more, because that's why rugby league always gets in the papers. Because there's always someone drinking.
They're always bringing in a Sada.
or trying to fuck a dog or something.
Yeah.
That happens all the time in the rugby. Legit, those exact examples.
Yeah, but I feel like if it happens in the A-League, it's just that's just an excuse for them to bring us down more.
I reckon we double down.
Double
I
down.
reckon double down. That's my motto in life: just double down.
It's not a bad opinion, Joe.
Yeah. No, I reckon just fuck
Could
them.
get us in the
if
limelight
they
a bit
don't want us, then we'll
Yeah.
just do whatever we want.
Do whatever we want, Joe.
Was that all the games?
That I believe. Let me double check.
We should get to our Patreons.
We should, Joe.
I will get that up on my
Brisbane
phone.
Jets, Mariners, Glory, and yeah, we've covered everything.
Whew. I was talking earlier about GameStop, their share price recently.
Interesting, Joe. This is very...
Lots of analysts shorted the price of it, and there were a few articles written.
Yep.
So shorting the price means you think the price is going to go lower, so you bet on that.
Mhm.
But then got picked up by all these, people.
Angry gamers on Reddit.
Yeah.
That's a very...
Yeah, I think it was Wall Street Bets on Reddit.
Okay.
And they said, you know what? We're going to fuck up with these analysts. And they just put their own money in. and they just like inflated the share price.
So the thing
So
is,
all these analysts lost their money.
don't analysts regularly, publicly, like, they analyze the market and they put out articles saying that share
Yeah,
price.
like, yeah, this is why it's going to go down. But these guys, as a meme, said, you know what, it's not going to go down because we're like all of my Reddit base is going to invest our money in it.
So
And like we're not like 500% or like something crazy like that.
that's funny. That's very funny.
But Trent, we do have a Patreon.
We do.
To support the show, $2 to $5 a month.
Mhm.
You can keep the lights on. We can get better guests on, better
Yes.
microphones, better quality.
Better camera accessories.
Yes. Which we're looking into. And you receive benefits as well.
You do.
There's a Discord chat which goes off. There.
It does. It does.
What else is there?
Exclusive podcasts.
Secret podcast,
Secret
exclusive
podcast.
to the Patreon.
Exclusive to the Patreon only.
And
We've done about 24 of those.
there's a few.
There's a few.
Probably too many. And the best benefit of all,
Yes.
weekly shout outs.
Weekly shout outs. Joe.
We got a new Patreon this week.
What did we?
Michael Swallow, welcome.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So big ups Michael Swallow, Agent Benuza. Yeah, that's right. Ben Miro, Neil Simmons, Dusty, Ryan Robinson, Milan Casari, Oscar Brotherson, Andy Tin, John Morris, Harry Russell, Harry, Dennis Fernandez, my boy, Ben Robson, Natasha Williams, Andrea, Jacob Colangelo, Jordan Waters, David Clark, Fraser Marnham, Glenn Oliviero.
Glenn Olivero.
Olivero. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for supporting the show, keeping the lights on.
We do love you. We do love you.
Yep. Subscribe. Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to say that at the
Yeah, we
start.
need to say that earlier. Yeah.
And so, Joe, we're gonna. So we've talked about this last week. We're kind of in the algorithm.
For farmers, yeah.
So last week we titled our video something about cows.
Yeah, because we can see which videos recommend
Yes.
our episodes.
So 50% of our views from our last episode and the episode before were based on our title suggested videos.
Yeah.
But some of the videos are random.
Yeah.
But half of them were based on agriculture.
Yeah.
So we're gonna name it something.
It's going to be like, is
Richard Garcia,
the next
Ole
Lionel
Gunnar.
Messi or something.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in disguise.
Yeah. Or something like that, yeah. So we get into the algorithm.
Get into the football
Yeah,
agriculture.
so
we want to track football fans
so,
and agriculture
yeah.
people.
Well, nothing wrong with agriculture. It's the backbone of the Australian
That is true.
industry.
Now we had a
Oh, yeah. Farmer got out to us.
Nathan.
I can't remember the name.
Okay.
But yes, someone in the southwest.
Yes, he said he's a farmer. I can tell you all the ins and outs.
Yeah. The idea was to call him.
During the pod.
Yeah, we can do that soon.
I think we just released like a 5-minute soccer pod special,
Yeah.
just of us calling him.
And asking, what is a ram? What is a bull? What is a cow?
Quick fire questions.
Yeah,
Joe.
shit like that.
Quick.
But anyway, Trent's been a good episode.
It's been a great episode. Now I'm wearing an Italian top on Australia Day.
Yeah, you traitor. You fucking dog.
I didn't really think about that.
You wog. Nah, I'm Italian. Nah, I rate that. It's a nice kid as well.
It isn't.
I'm wearing my special edition VB Shane Warne Australia shirt. Oh, because today is Australia. Happy Australia Day.
Happy Australia. Happy
Yeah.
Australia Day, Joe.
Happy Australia Day.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. So I've worn this like 5 years in a row.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
really?
is my Australia Day shirt.
I usually wear like the Socceroos kit.
Yeah. It has like 23 worn on the back.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like nothing's more Australian than this shirt I own.
That is really true, Joe.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Anyway,
VB.
guys,
Yeah.
like, comment, subscribe,
Yes.
enjoy life.
Enjoy life. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
A week and a half. 2
Well,
weeks.
soon.
Two
Soon.
weeks.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
All right.
Ciao.
Bye.